Hey everyone, just wanted to make a short, quick video of what's going on. So, I actually went to the specialist. He suggested a few things like baby aspirin because I have this clotting thing. It's not it's not dangerous, but it's just to hold a pregnancy or to get pregnant, it's going to be a little difficult with that. Even though I do have a daughter, I was born with this. So, yeah. Folic acid and vitamin B6. So, I'm gonna have to go get those. I was told to get this on Wednesday. It is Friday right now, so I am just slacking a little bit on that. But he also did say that the Clomid, that he pretty much suggested that it's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. He also said that the CoQ10 wasn't a terrible thing to take. So I don't know. I mean, we'll see about taking that, but he did not specify on taking it. He wasn't saying, hey, you should take it. So yeah, those are the only three things he told me to take was folic acid, vitamin B6, and also folic acid. Oh, did I say that? Folic acid, vitamin B6, and baby aspirin. Sorry. So that being said, he also wants to have some blood drawn from me and my husband. When I went in, they were saying how they wanted to take 16 vials that day, and I was just not having it. So I'm going to go to my regular gynecologist, and my regular gynecologist will send out the, I guess, the blood to be taken, to be drawn. I don't know. Anything else? Hold on. I'm thinking. So, okay, yeah. I tried to go to the skin doctor, and the skin doctor had like a ton of people on just waiting. I made the appointment, and I think it was about like 20 minutes early. So I had asked, I was like, listen, how long do you think the wait time is gonna take? And she was like, about an hour and a half. You get 15 minutes to be with the doctor on an average. So she counted out like 8 people that were there, and I was just like, yo, why do you overbook? This is ridiculous, because I mean, if you couldn't take me that day, then take me another day. But it was ridiculous. They overbooked, I feel like. And I know that, I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't have been too upset if they said an hour. Because, like I said, I was about 20 minutes early. So that wouldn't have been a huge deal from, the time that I should have been in. But an hour and a half, that was ridiculous. I was like, yo, I'm not gonna do this. I will wait. I will find a new dermatologist, and we'll take it from there. But from what my RN, my doctor, my general doctor had said, she turned around and said that the worst case scenario, they're just gonna have to burn it off, like surgically burn it off. So we'll see what happens with that. On a side note, I was pretty pissed about, like, because yesterday I spoke to my aunt who has gone through infertility, and she knows the stress upon it. She thinks that, she thinks that even though I'm going through it, I shouldn't be too sad about it, just because I do have one child, and she has none. But the thing is that I just, even though I shouldn't be not complaining to her, but like crying on her shoulder. I mean, it's not really I'm crying on her shoulder. I wanted to talk to somebody because I don't really have anyone who knows the ins and outs of that sort of thing here. I don't even know anyone in my family who has this issue. But she was just like, be happy with what you have. And I told her constantly, I'm like, I am happy with what I have. I mean, it's not like I don't want more. I mean, I would love to have like something else. But my daughter, she sees all these kids with siblings. She wants to have a sibling, and I want to give her one, but I feel like I fail her every single time. So I don't know. The specialist was like, he's not worried too much about me conceiving, getting pregnant, because I have like normal. It's a normal. I'm on normal with the I guess the eggs. I have 8 and 8. 8 on one side, 8 on the other side. I'm not too sure if he saw it for just the cycle or for the whole entire year. I don't know. I really don't know. I should have asked. But he pretty much said that it's good. On a normal base, it should be anywhere between 5 or 6 to 10. Extraordinary would be 11 through 12 or something like that. I'm not too sure, but he goes, he's not too worried, and that he thinks that the baby aspirin and the folic acid and the B6 will help me. I'm also probably going to try to take like vitamin D just to help out. But so yeah, anyways, my so I spoke to my aunt, which wasn't a terrible thing. My mother-in-law was in the room, and she had turned around and was like, because I had said something like, oh, the one factor that stresses me out the worst is trying to conceive, and the couponing helps me. My mother-in-law goes, what stress? What stress? Ask your mommy, because she was like right next to my daughter. She was like, oh, ask your mommy what stress. And I just looked at her like, you know, like, I understand her English is slacking, but come on now. Like, I just told you what was going on and why. Like, to be honest, I was just being nice when I said that she wasn't stressing me out nearly as much as the trying to conceive, because she does stress me out a whole lot, especially when it comes down to my daughter. She'll undermine me every chance she gets, and she'll like yell at me. So like, I'm just not too thrilled with that sort of thing. She is like the second to trying to conceive. Everything else is like, okay, well, I feel like I can fix this. Once I fix my trying to conceive, I will be a little bit more happier. But until that day happens, I feel like it's still going to be a part of like the higher stress levels. So yeah, that's all I really have to say about that. I'm gonna try to find a dermatologist. The mole or whatever it is, I don't know what it is, on my leg is become increasingly painful. It wasn't painful for like years, and now for some reason it has been painful. So I don't know why, but like I said, I will see what happens. I have to find a new dermatologist. And I also have to go to my gynecologist for blood work for my thyroids and what have you. I also have to go for the blood work that the specialist wants, because that's what he wants. They were actually really great. They had said, why don't you try to get pregnant on your own with the stuff that we told you, by yourself. And to be honest, I think I should make a complete and total review on that place, because to be honest, I loved it. I loved the environment. I loved the feeling. I loved it all. So I'm gonna make a separate video on that. And if you want to go there, definitely, I would suggest it. He is a great like person to talk to. So he was just like, I understand. Great. It was great. Damn it. I only have 2 minutes left. So that being said, again, like I said, I'm gonna make a video on that, and we have nothing else really to talk about. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to know more about the things that I talk about, feel free to subscribe. Questions, comments, concerns, feel free to put in the comment section. If I cut off a story before I actually made a point, feel free to let me know. I will either answer your questions or I will make a sub video about that. But sometimes things just slip out of my mind. I'm like it. But thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.